What if I told you a tiny accessory, no bigger than your palm, just ignited a shopping frenzy across an entire country? No commercial, no runway debut, no celebrity endorsement campaign. Just one quiet moment, one mirror selfie, and the internet lost its mind. Because when Jin shows up with something, the world doesn't just notice, it reacts. It started with a simple post on Weverse. Jin captioned it casually, "Off work." Nothing dramatic, nothing staged. Just a moment of rest after a long day. But the second fans opened the photo, time seemed to pause. There he was, standing in front of a mirror, holding his phone, radiating an effortless elegance that felt almost unreal. Soft black hair parted to reveal his forehead. Defined brows framing luminous, expressive eyes. A straight, sculpted nose. A sharp jawline that caught the light just enough to make you look twice. It wasn't a photo shoot. It was better. It was natural, real, intimate, the kind of beauty that doesn't demand attention, yet commands it completely. Then came the second wave of discovery. Fans zoomed in. His jacket and bag from Alo Yoga reflected his role as a global ambassador. The mirror selfie itself was taken with a sleek Samsung Galaxy Flip, adding a modern, everyday touch. But dangling from his bag was something unexpectedly adorable. A small, star-shaped cat keychain. Cute, playful, almost childlike, and instantly unforgettable. The charm was part of a collaboration between Gucci and Japanese illustrator Yuko Higuchi, a limited edition design released exclusively in Japan, available in green and purple. Jin wore the green one. Within hours of his selfie spreading across social media, the green version vanished from stores. Sold out. Yahoo Japan's real-time search rankings lit up. Fans flooded social platforms with reactions. "It's adorable. I need it immediately. Already sold out?" He touched it, and it disappeared. What had been a quiet regional release transformed into a nationwide trend overnight. And for longtime fans, this wasn't surprising, because this moment fits perfectly into a pattern. Over the years, items Jin wears casually, a jacket, a drink, a snack, a fragrance, have disappeared from shelves within hours, sometimes minutes. There are no pushy promotions, no aggressive marketing, just authenticity, just trust, just the quiet power of someone people admire deeply. That's why fans call him the sold-out king, not as a joke, but as recognition. Because his influence isn't limited to fashion or collectibles, it reshapes consumer behavior worldwide. As a global ambassador and model, Jin represents powerhouse brands including Gucci, Alo Yoga, Fred, Dolby, Laneige, Atogi, Dongwon F&B, and Lucido L. And his impact isn't symbolic, it's measurable. When Dongwon F&B selected Jin as its global model, exports to the United States surged by approximately 30%. Ready-to-eat meals, pet food, and beverages all saw steady growth. Overall exports increased more than 15% year-on-year, contributing to Dongwon Industries recording consolidated sales of roughly 9.58 trillion won, up 7.2% from the previous year. That's not fan enthusiasm. That's economic influence. But numbers alone don't explain the phenomenon. Because what truly resonates isn't the brand logos, or the limited editions, or even the exclusivity. It's the feeling. The comfort of seeing someone you admire in a quiet, everyday moment. The warmth of recognizing authenticity in a world full of performance. The joy of sharing small discoveries with millions of others who feel the same connection. In that mirror selfie, Jin wasn't trying to sell anything. He was simply existing. And somehow that sincerity turned a small cat-shaped charm into a symbol of global fascination. One post, one glance, one soft smile reflected in glass, and across the world hearts skipped, search bars filled, and checkout buttons were pressed in unison. Because when Jin appears, trends don't begin. They happen, silently, naturally, inevitably. And somewhere, right now, a fan is still refreshing a sold-out page, hoping it comes back. Because the smallest things feel priceless when they carry a moment of him.